Fight. Ready.
All right, here we are inside the home of the New York Knicks. It is Madison Square Garden, and I think a lot of people remember when Conor McGregor and Eddie Alvarez ushered in this building as double leg is good. Oh, good entry there to take the fight to the grappling realm. Now we'll see what he can do from here, champ.
This is exactly where he wants to be. Look for him to try to use ground and pound to open up submission opportunities.
Side control now. Postures up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Dariush is able to transition back to side control now. Oh, this is not good. Mounted crucifix, all that body weight from the top position. This could be the beginning of the end.
Yes, this could be the beginning of the end. This is a very, very bad position for the bottom guy. Top guy has moved into a position where he can finish the fight. He just needs to make sure that the trap he has set is still tended to so that the guy doesn't escape from it.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Oh, reverses the position there. Nice transition by Jalen Turner.
This works. I'm going to stand this up.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, stacking them up here, keeping the pressure on. I know you guys do a lot of this training with your jiu-jitsu coach there in San Jose.
Oh, absolutely, but it's a difference. If your feet are on our hips, it's a problem. So we shove them through the middle. We shove them through the middle so that our legs can be what controls your feet.
Right.
We're not using our hands. I'm not using my hands. I'm using my legs to just kind of wheel and deal.
Dariush gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there, disguising his entry. Close guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Dariush has got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now. Turner's cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. Dariush is able to make a nice transition there, back into side control. Oh, it looks like he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. A lot of body weight from the top position. How does he go about trying to finish this fight?
He just needs to stay heavy. He's got to keep his weight down. He's got to be working, but not working recklessly, because this is a position that you can escape. Make sure you secure your opponent, and make sure you secure your opponent. Land strikes that matter and end this fight.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Let's get back out here and work on.
All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool, because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, well, the cut man has got his work cut out for him, and I believe we have isolated the shot that caused that critical cut.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Second round underway. That is how you score, folks. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, great block there. Takedown defense has held up thus far. Just out of range with the straight left hand. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Good body work with that hook by Dariush.
Beautiful takedown scored there. Another big takedown.
Dariush is in half guard. Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down.
Getting them out here.
Dariush getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Well, he's got his back now. Well, he postures up yet again and delivers another big sequence there of ground and pound. Beautiful punches there by Dariush. Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, not at all where he wants to be now as he gets flattened on his back. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
This is a terrible position.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots, and once again, he lands right on that cut.
45 seconds remain in the round. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Turner's really starting to bleed in and around that eye. You see some of the blood actually trickling down into the eye. Vision impairment, never a good thing for a prize fighter. Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you because blood has really become a factor, and it's a cut that appears to be right above his eye.
That's one of the worst spots for you to get a cut because then the blood...
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight.
He loaded up that guy there, too.
Really good vision to block that one. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stage.
Oh!
Nice judo toss for him there. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Oh, nice.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Dariush. All right, side control now. Dariush has got him in a crucifix now. Going to go to work from the top. Oh, there's some good ground and pound here, and some swelling has now been caused on his opponent. Good work from the top here by Dariush. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Gets the single leg takedown.
Oh, he's attacking guillotine.
Looks to me like he's got that submission close.
Starting to get deep. Looks like he's going to get the finish.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Oh, he's got his back. Oh, great reversal to top position by Dariush. Under 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Dariush is back in side control. Oh, crucifix from the top position, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to get up?
On the bottom, you've got to start bridging. You've got to drive your feet and your heels into the mat. Start bridging and turning side to side, hoping that one of the arms slips through the cracks so that you can try to get back to a position where you can defend yourself.
1 minute to go. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I love all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 30-27, 30-26, and 30-26. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Beneil Dariush.
Ready.
Well, we are sold out tonight because the 2 greatest bantamweights of all time are the men on the marquee. Here we go, round 1, Dominic Cruz, TJ Dillashaw. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
It's crazy to think there was a time that this was not a big and marquee division in the UFC. The rise is really attributed to these 2 fighters. You got the greatest bantamweights of all time, 2 of the most skilled fighters we've ever seen, matching up for the second time. Dig and kick.
Dillashaw gets the double leg takedown now. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Dillashaw. Working out of the half guard here. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Dillashaw's back in half guard, very comfortable here.
Now he's going full mount.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Dominic Cruz. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Dillashaw's right back to the full mount here. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
2 minutes here to go in round 1. And now he's got the back.
Get the back! Get the back!
Beautiful transition.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dillashaw. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Dillashaw's in half guard.
Oh, right into mount.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dillashaw. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Dillashaw's back in half guard. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
20 seconds left. All right, so Dillashaw's in stacked guard now. Could be in a world of trouble here. Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, Superman punch is good. Outstanding round, and another 5 minutes coming up.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Yeah, relax. Take a drink of water and listen. All right, man. I want you to set those kicks up.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
Round 2 is here. Dominic Cruz versus TJ Dillashaw. All right, so here we go with the next round. Shades of your teammate Khabib Nurmagomedov in round 1. That's some serious ground control.
Oh, absolutely. And the ground and pound stuff.
Oh, he landed a flying knee to the head. Not there.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Effective use of the jab there by Cruz. Nice body kick there.
The uppercut's there. Go.
Dillashaw circling to his right. Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
So we lean on the numbers here. 47 total strikes have now landed for TJ Dillashaw. And connecting with 61% accuracy tonight against Dominic Cruz. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
There it is. Now he's running him out. Oh, he got to the spot.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhooks. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Under a minute now to go. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Getting him out here.
Now he's got good body position, yup.
Dillashaw's in half guard.
And now he's in side control.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. All of that body weight on his opponent.
He's got all the weight on the upper body. His feet are free to do whatever. But the arms stuck between the legs. He's now going to start dropping hammer fists. He's going to start dropping elbows. This is one of the nastiest positions in all of fighting.
I need you to fight smart. If you start losing the stand-up battle, I want you to look for the takedown, okay? Fight.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
Everything's landing perfect. Keep that pressure going.
Oh, nice strike landed there by Cruz. Just missed on the overhand left. Good head movement there.
Ooh, big shot lands. On the shot, there you go, single leg. Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control.
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Misses again with a right punch. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Big right hand. We passed the midway point of the third and final round. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, big knee to the body, man alive. All right, so Dillashaw's eye is closing up now. Not good for him.
He's back in the clinch. Watch for the knees to start to come out. Oh, there you go. Swept him right there.
less than a minute now to go in the fight. The Dominator gets back up. Oh, that's a beautiful left-hand counter. Cruz getting tattooed by that stiff jab. All right, so again, he shoots for a takedown here. Looks like he entered pretty well, but once again, not able to take the opposition down.
Just a great idea of what was in front of him by the opponent. Knew that he would have executed multiple takedowns to this point. He has done it.
What a fight it was as we go the full 15 minutes. We now see how the judges scored that one. All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, TJ Dillashaw!
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, a lot of fans curious to see how this fight and this round will play out. For one, Alexandre Pantoja, he has been on the cusp of a UFC flyweight title shot for his entire UFC career. Injuries have been a part of the narrative, but when this man is healthy and able to compete, he's a real problem. Whether knocking out Matt Schnell or submitting Brandon Royval, this man can beat you every which way but sideways and believes he has a favorable matchup with which to showcase his skills tonight. Ooh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Pantoja. Wow. They're certainly getting after it early.
Oh, body shot. Oh, big elbow.
Frantic pace early on to this one. All right, so the cannibal Alexandre Pantoja using his pressure to get inside, and now he gets the fight to the floor where he usually does his best work.
Yeah, he does a really good job of dominating you on the ground. And we have seen Pantoja overwhelm so many fighters in this area. He's a fantastic grappler. He's an overwhelming pressure fighter, and he is doing exactly that as we get to the start of this fight.
Pantoja's back inside control here.
Darce, yep, he's trying to hit a Darce here.
Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Under 2 minutes in round 1. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Well, eventually, you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Swing and a miss with that straight left hand.
Oh, back and forth we go.
So a nice job landing the counter there, and that's really the book on this guy. He is a counter striker. He waits for his opponent to engage and then tries to use that aggression against them. That's exactly what he was trying to do there. 20 seconds to go. Nice. Nicely done. Pantoja's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Pantoja's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. Oh, there's a trip to get the takedown. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Now he's going full mount.
Pantoja's in half guard now. Fighter trying to pass here. Ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? In position for a submission attempt here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Somehow he gets out.
He had the triangle choke locked in, but he did a good job of staying patient, maintaining his calmness, and found a way out. Great job defensively.
Holding on to the submission attempt here. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, he's trying to land effective strikes.
Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic.
Pantoja's got the back, going for the rear naked choke. Oh, that rear naked choke is tight.
Rear naked choke. It's all about the hand fighting now. He's got to win the hand fight if he wants to get the submission.
Wow, fantastic submission defense yet again. Oh, submission attempts in bunches tonight.
Oh, my goodness, I think he might have it. He's got the choke in.
Result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean...
Well, he turned pro when he was just a baby, but almost instantaneously realized UFC success. At one point, 10 consecutive wins in the UFC, realized the UFC world title. This man has knockout power plus submission skills as well, but perhaps his biggest asset, his self-belief and his toughness, those should be big for him in this particular matchup tonight.
Big right hook there by the champ.
There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
Just misses there with the left. Topuria's shot is blocked.
Beautiful punch to the body. Big double leg level change.
Holloway getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Checks the leg kick.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Glancing right hand lands upstairs. Well, he's mixing it up beautifully tonight, and there it is again. Nicely done as he kicks the thigh, and some redness now starting to develop.
Redness starting to show. His opponent needs to address this now before it gets so far down the line that he's playing catch-up.
90 seconds now to go in round one.
Nice jab in there by Holloway.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Max Holloway.
Look at the investment that this young man is making to the body with those strikes.
Nice job on the counter there, and this is really a tried and true counter striker who will try to use the over-aggressiveness of his opponents against them, and that's exactly what he did there to great effect. Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Nice pass. Oh, right into mount.
Final seconds. Round two next.
Hey, stop.
All right, breathe. Deep breath in for me. All right, listen. I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns with your strike.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Hard punches down the middle. Everything's landing. Let's go.
Back and forth we go. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Well, it takes a very good striker to be able to land going forward and moving backward, and as you see the numbers there, the counter-striking has been absolutely on point for him here tonight. I mean, what else can you say about that Max Holloway jab? Just makes it look easy.
He makes it look easy, and now he's throwing them more. He's throwing more jabs because he has an understanding of what his opponent is doing in return every time he throws the shot. This guy's good, man. We have seen him on multiple occasions have these star-making performances, which is why everybody loves Max Holloway.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. See, and there it is again. You see some of the bruising just touching that thigh. Doesn't need to be full throttle.
Not right now, but later. As his opponent's more compromised, as he has a lesser ability to defend and check, he will then start to really dig and turn that leg kick over.
Max Holloway at his best in the stand-up here tonight. Could there be any better representation of Hawaiian MMA than Max blessed Holloway? Oh, great head movement there. Slips his head off the center line, and defensively, that's exactly what you're looking for.
It's almost like he can telegraph when the punch is coming, and when he sees it, he just makes a slight little movement, right or left, to get out of the way and avoid those shots.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
30 seconds to go in the round. Well, there it is again. He seems to be fighting through the damage pretty well, but even if you're blind, you can see all the redness now.
Well, you can see it starting to accumulate. You can see it starting to take an effect on it. For as tough as he is, for as good of a poker face as he has, you can still see it. And right now, he's got to address it because we're about to get to a point where he can't even do anything to stay in this fight.
Right. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight. Oh, nice. Nice.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Nice 1-2 there.
Nice punch to the head. That was a hard body kick.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Oh, big right hook, but a whiff.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Under 3 minutes to go in our 3rd round. Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round. Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different, and he's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
Oh, nice land with the knee. You see the taller fighter having no issue getting the limb to the target there. Another powerful kick there. A lot of volume with the feet tonight for him.
It's unbelievable to watch somebody make kicking the base of their fighting style. He has shown us that it's possible.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive these over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move. Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again.
Oh, big punch lands.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight. 30 seconds to go. Oh! Ooh, diving punch lands. Final seconds of round 3. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Holloway. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, listen, man. Sit down. You're okay.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well. But when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal. And if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight. Oh!
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Holloway's eye is starting to swell shut.
wrestling in.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Yeah, left hook found its target.
Good jab there by the champion. It's a beautiful fast foot jab with beating.
Low kick lands flush. Oh, nice hook. That was a crippling shot right there.
Do it real tight, elbow tight, big check in it, landed it right on the chin.
Right on the button. Going back to his patented kicks here, but unable to find the target there. Holloway's limping. That would suggest that the leg kick is having the desired effects. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That could affect the judging.
He passes to half guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's got to be careful here.
He's having his way with him here. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
5th and final round. Holloway gets touched by that kick there.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that.
Nice leg kick.
Head strikes.
Oh, nice hook.
Oh, lands another hook. Punishing kick there. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Oh, nice jab there by Max Blessed Holloway. Well, this one is coming down to the wire. This has been so action-packed. I'm going to stand up and call the rest of this fight. I hope nobody is behind me. This has been insane.
I mean, it's unbelievable that we've still been sitting the whole time. Multiple times, you want to jump out of your seat because he's hurt. He's hurt. Oh, nice body shot.
He's hurt now. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night's end.
$50K, baby. Somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job in a fight that is so competitive, that is so evenly matched. These two really will be proud of the effort that they have shown inside the octagon today.
Oh, heavy kick downstairs. He's in real trouble now. Under 20 seconds now to go. Oh, this one could be over soon. And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. The
Ladies
official
and gentlemen,
decision is now
after
in. It resides with Bruce
rounds,
Buffer.
we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score the contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, Max Blessed Holloway.
All right, so the fight goes to the judges' scorecards, but no